everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of Business Credit Cards with EIN Only. How to build business credit. Okay, and again, my name is Sonia, and I am a business loan consultant slash broker with SCH Capital Group. Okay, we help business owners struggling to get approved for funding get approved. Okay, and you can visit us at www.schcapitalgroup.website or give us a call at 1-888-406-5785 for a free consultation. Alright, and again, welcome back to part 3 of how to acquire business credit cards with your EIN only. First, I'd like to go over a little recap, okay, of what we went over in the last 2 videos. And so far we've covered corporate entities, legal business name, your EIN or your tax ID or employer identification number, your business address, your virtual office options, business phone, proper licensing, business credit report, and your DUNS number. And if you haven't watched the first 2 videos, then I suggest you go back and start with part 1, okay, and then obviously part 2, and then come back to this. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, and the first thing I want to go over is your business bank account. Alright, in order to secure large business loans, you need to make sure that your bank account is in good standing and has a good history. Okay, you want to make sure there's not a whole lot of non-sufficient funds on there. You want to make sure that you have some money in there. Okay, you'll need to keep a high account balance. To have a rating of 5, you need to have a minimum of $10,000 on average in your bank account. Having a good rating is essential for getting approved for credit or even loans. Alright. And next is your company website and email address. And one thing is for sure, you want to establish an online presence. Lenders will search your company on the internet, so it's best if they can get the info that they need off of your company website. So you always want to be in control of what companies learn about you. The first thing they will check is your website. You'll also want to get a professional company email address with your domain name. This really helps your chances of getting approved by lenders. I mean, not only will lenders search for your company online, but it also just makes plain sense if you want to attract more customers to your business. Okay. And next we want to talk about our Net 30 and vendor accounts. A Net 30 account is when a company or vendor extends a line of credit to your business on a net 15, 30, 60, or 90-day terms. This means that you can purchase their product in full dollar amount, and you have that amount of time to pay them back in full. A Net 30 account means that you have 30 days to pay it back, as opposed to a regular credit card where if you had a $600 limit and you spent $500, and you could pay the minimum balance every month if you had to, instead of paying in full. Now remember that a Net 30 account is not a credit card. Now some vendors will approve you for Net 30 payment terms with nothing more than an EIN and a 411 listing. Some examples of places that you can apply for a Net 30 account are Uline.com, Quill.com, Gimplers.com, Printerforyou.com, AmsterdamPrinting.com. Now with your vendor accounts, you'll need at least 10 trade credit references. Okay, you want to start small with 5 vendor lines of credit. Those are your Net 30 accounts. And then you want to go to store credit cards. Needing 10 references doesn't mean that you have to have 10 different accounts with 10 different vendors set up. Okay, it just means that you need to make sure that the vendors that you choose are reporting to all 3 or at least 2 of the credit reporting agencies. Now, for example, if all of the vendors that you choose report to all of the agencies, then you only need like 4 accounts, and this would add up to 12 vendor account references. Now we're getting to the good stuff, revolving credit. What are revolving credit accounts? Revolving credit is a type of credit in which the consumer's balance and minimum monthly payment can fluctuate, and where the card holder usually has the option of avoiding finance charges by paying the last statement balance within the established grace period. This type of credit account also has a predetermined credit spending limit. In other words, a business owner can use the credit card and not have to pay the balance in full each month. You'll start off with store cards from Staples, Apple, Office Depot, Sprint, and Dell, and then you move on to cards like Visa, American Express, and MasterCard. Okay, those type of credit cards is those are the cards that you really want to go for, because that's where the big credit limits come in at. But one thing you always want to make sure you do is only apply with your EIN. Leave your social security number off of it. Some might insist that you have to add your social security number if you speak with them over the phone, but always stick to your guns and don't give it to them. Politely let them know that you're trying to build your business credit and that you're only going to give them your EIN, and this goes for any credit vendor that you are using for business. And if they say that you have to use your social security number, then just call someone else. Somebody will let you use your EIN to get business credit. I know for a fact that American Express will, but Visa and MasterCard, I'm pretty sure if you speak to the right person, they will let you apply with your EIN. Okay. But on the other hand, some will require your social security number online, and the only way to get around this is by calling them personally or faxing the application in. You don't want to have your business on your personal credit report. This will hold you personally liable for whatever debt your business accrues. Alright, and that concludes our EIN, business credit cards with EIN only. But before I end this video, I want to go over a recap and just make sure that you guys have all the steps that you need in order to establish business credit and to get your business credit cards without your social security number. Okay, and the first step you want to make sure you did is choose a good business name. And you want to set up your corporation. Next is you get your EIN from the IRS website. Excuse me. And in case I didn't mention it before, you don't have to do all of this yourself. You can use a company like Active Filings to apply for a business license and get your EIN. Okay, I use Active Filings. It cost me $250 to have it done within 2 business days. I'm pretty sure you can, do some research online, and there might be some cheaper companies out there. But I did some comparing myself, and it came out cheaper using them because other companies didn't do everything that they did here. So anyway, that's why I chose them. But next step is step 4. You want to get a 1-800 number if you're not a local business. Okay, no matter what, even if you are a local business, you want to make sure that you have a business phone and that it's not your home phone or cell phone number. Step 5 is to get a physical business address, not a home address. And if you don't have one, then you can use a virtual office option. Step 6 is make sure that you check with your state or county and your city government offices to see if you need any special licensing or permits to operate legally. Step 7, check your business credit report at www.nav.com. 8, apply for your DUNS number at dnb.com. And step 9 is get a company website and professional email address. And step 10 is to open a business bank account. Step 11 is to get 10 trade references by opening Net30 accounts and then moving on to store credit cards. Step 12 is if you followed all the steps and made sure that you made your payments on time, then you should be able to qualify for Visa, American Express, and MasterCard type cards with larger credit limits without using your social security number. And then, bam! You're in the money. Alright, and the time frames for all of this, okay. You can start getting your Net30 accounts as soon as today. store credit accounts in about 90 days, and major credit cards in about 6 months total. All right, once you've accomplished all of this, then you have to make sure to keep making on-time payments. Remember that this process doesn't end. You have to maintain a good credit history in order to qualify for more credit and eventually loans. And this concludes part 3 of our 3-part video series. If you've learned something from this video, then please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Again, my name is Sonia, and I am a business loan consultant with SCH Capital Group. And if you're in need of for funding now for your business, then give us a call at 1-888-406-5785 or visit our website at www.schcapitalgroup.website and fill out the simple pre-approval questionnaire. Okay, it takes less than a minute to complete. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back with some more videos soon.